Okay, I'll try to make this quick. Basically, I'm gonna draw the heart here, and these are the 4 chambers. I'm gonna make 2 hearts because there is a systole, and there's systolic murmurs, and there's a dystole and diastolic murmurs. Okay, so basically what you need to do is remember just one murmur. The one I memorized was mitral stenosis because I had my presentation on it, and that has a mid-diastolic murmur, right? So now I know that mitral stenosis has a mid-diastolic murmur. And okay, so you know that the position of the valves, right? The mitral valve is over here, tricuspid is here, pulmonary is over here, and aortic is over here. I'll do the same over here to save some time. Okay, and also these are the left-sided murmurs, and these are the right-sided valves, right? Okay, so mitral stenosis is a mid-diastolic murmur, so I'll put mitral stenosis here in dystole. Now what we do is gonna put an S over here, because in dystole both of these are stenosis. And then it's going to be the opposite for here. It's going to be regurgitations over here. So the mid-diastolic murmurs are these two, and then the early diastolic murmurs are these two. Right? Same over here for systole, because I know that I put stenosis for both the valves in dystole. I'm going to do the opposite over here. So it's going to be regurgitations, and then this is going to be stenosis, right? And the only thing you need to memorize is that there's pansystolic murmurs and there's ejection systolic murmurs, right? So that's like the 3 things that you need to memorize. Mid-diastolic. All right. So let me review this again. I remember, for me, I remember that mitral stenosis is a mid-diastolic murmur, and there's 2 phases of the heart when it beats. There's a systole and a systole. So I put the mitral stenosis, put the S over here because it's mid-diastolic, and then I do the same over here. There's both mitral stenosis and tricuspid stenosis. Both of these are mid-diastolic murmurs. And then I do the opposite with the aortic and the pulmonic valves. There's regurgitations, and they're early diastolic murmurs, right? And then it's the complete opposite for the systole. Since there was stenosis over here, there's regurgitation, and then the opposite of regurgitation is stenosis. And it's going to be pansystolic murmurs, these two, and ejection systolic murmurs are these 2, right? And now if you're going to go a step further, then you should remember that the left-sided murmurs are heard easily on expiration. Expiration, since the word left has an E in it, right? And the right-sided murmurs are heard best on inspiration, because right has an I in it. Okay, and it goes the same way for both of these, systolic and diastolic.